And then next week, can we move the podcast to Wednesday or Thursday?
Yes.
Cool, thanks. I'm going to go watch some pirate metal. Argentinian pirate metal.
Of course you are. I've started the podcast.
Brilliant. Let me go to Twitch. And then to the tubes of you.
It's now meta. We are now meta. Personally.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. We are now meta.
It's like crossing the streams.
Trade festival.
I don't like. I don't know if I like watching myself though. But
I think you should. It's fantastic. Good job.
I agree, Tony. She just said that's weird. Well, we were struggling what to watch. And Carl said, let's put on our live video of us.
Because clearly it's the best one.
Because it's high quality. Oh, Bluey. No, because last time we did Bluey, we got pulled down.
Yeah.
We should get banned if we play Bluey. They have an algorithm that picks up Bluey. I still can't work out why you can't hear anything though.
Where is my YouTube app?
Can you hear it now?
Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear it. Oh, but it comes and goes.
Oh, it's noise suppression, does it?
Oh.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, you missed it.
Good.
Painting dry or jug boil. We can go for a boiling jug.
That would be fantastic. We should try that next time.
I'm up for anything. 5-minute video, a jug boiling.
That'd be beautiful.
Okay, well next week. I can look forward to that. What's so weird about seeing us? That's what I don't understand.
I mean, you tune in every week to see us, don't you?
This is like double us. Uh, 30 seconds.
Cool. 30 seconds.
Oh dear. This could be an
dear.
interesting one today. I can't breathe.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep. Finger gun away.
This is the Xbox Cast.
Welcome to the regular show with your regular hosts, reminding you to keep things regular. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and we're all here to keep you regular with the news, exciting games, and anything else that crosses our fancy. Mr. Lee, how you doing?
That fancies our cross.
Fancies our cross, indeed.
Yeah, that's what you meant to say. Hi, I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. I got distracted reading the intro again. I need to stop this.
Oh.
It's like, not like we've been doing this for a good couple of years, hey?
It's quite nice that you do new stuff all the times.
What I think we should do, right, is we should just record one intro once, and then when we start the podcast, we can just add that to like the intro sound.
I feel that's lazy.
I don't think so. I think it's smart. I've listened to a lot of podcasts where the intro and the outro are all pre-recorded.
I know, it sounds flat though. No, it just sounds really flat when they do it.
Yeah, but you don't muck up as often as I do then.
No, but that's bloody content.
Oh yeah, content. Our listeners know we're human. We're not just chatting.
No, because you hear those. Exactly, you hear that. You hear the people who rattle off all the follow us on YouTube or follow us on Xbox and follow us on Twitter and hit the smash the button and all that sort of stuff. And it's all just, it doesn't sound natural because it's recorded elsewhere, so the sound changes as well.
Ah yes, yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
Which is a good reminder to all the listeners. Go onto YouTube, hit the like and subscribe and the thumbs up,
smash,
and the bell. And what else do you click on YouTube these days? There's like 16 different buttons.
Yeah, subscribe, give us money on YouTube. I don't know if you can do that. I'm not sure.
No, but you can subscribe to us on Patreon. So
yes.
You
Come into Discord. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're live on my Twitch. The XboxCast.
Everywhere, basically. So just Google us.
We're not live on Facebook yet. I haven't done that. Carl wants me to, but I've refused.
If you buy 2 cameras, right? And you plug them both into your computer at the same time, you could broadcast to Facebook, to the Meta Quest, their VR thing, and then you'd have it in VR.
Wow. I've actually got 2 cameras on here. That's obvious. Oh, that's funny. Oh, no, I disabled it because it's annoying me. I've got a webcam camera. I've disabled it because it sometimes takes over the world, the webcam on the laptop.
It does indeed.
Yeah, so to stop that, I just so I could do 2 camera views. I could just switch every so often.
That'd be quite cool. Like you just push a button and suddenly like the camera's doing the side view. How professional would that be? You just need a bit of different lighting.
Different lighting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can catch up with. Can't you press a button that makes lighting turn on and off as well?
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yep. And then all you need to do is get some lights. So hang a string from your roof. And then get some lights on a motor so you can push a button and like the light moves across the string. And just like as it does, the RGB just shines off your head.
It might blind people though. Or become a rainbow.
That would be hilarious.
I'll get right on that. You've got 2 cameras at your place, just still Simone's?
Simone's uses her laptop one. So we could do.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be more effort for you because then you will have to push the button to change the input from Simone's camera to mine.
See, I'd love to be able to do that though, if I could actually control yours, like your view or something.
Oh yeah,
because then that means I'll get your audio here, pure audio. I wouldn't get it through second hand almost.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Second audio is just the worst audio.
It just smells a bit funny.
Yeah, it
smells used.
ABC audio already been chewed.
That's right, exactly. Yes, slightly worn out. It's a little bit soggy. We have confirmation in the chat that non-recorded sounds better.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know who Reezy is.
I like him. I think he's behind it, or her.
So you just like them because they're backing up your point of view.
Correct. That's exactly. So, how are you, Kyle? How are you doing?
Oh, good, thanks. Spent this afternoon busy learning Azure stuff.
Oh yeah, how's that?
Oh, it's Azure. Microsoft.
Azure.
It's all very dry.
Yeah.
But it's good. I finished all the course material, so now it's just time to do practice exams, and then hopefully at the end of this month I can schedule my exam and become a real life boy.
Look at you growing up. So cute. I'm so proud.
Thanks, Dad.
I haven't got any qualifications at all. Maybe I should get some. I don't know if it's too late now. I'm a bit old.
Get work to pay for them. It's lots of fun.
Yeah, boss did say to me, what do you want to do? And I was like, I have no idea. I just make it up as I go along.
Exactly. Most of us do. So just go onto Microsoft's site. They've got a really cool like subway map, road map. And it's just like, where do you want to end up? And you trace it back. And it basically says, you need to do this exam and this exam.
So does it start at CEO of Microsoft, then it kind of tracks back from there, does it? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, that sounds good.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you want to be the CEO of Microsoft, you have to be a developer. You have to know how to code.
Well, there you go. I'll do a development course. How hard can it be?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be? It's all just ChatGPT now, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be great. Just ChatGPT in the exam. Just copy paste all the questions.
Oh, no, I'll use Copilot. Don't worry, I won't use ChatGPT, obviously.
Oh, good man. Did you see all the ChatGPT 4.0 announcements today?
No. Aren't we on ChatGPT 2 or something? Like, there's a weird version of ChatGPT come out now, isn't there? A new version of it.
Yeah, that was the model name for the new ChatGPT 4.0. So 4.0, which is O as in the letter O, lowercase of course, because this is Silicon Valley.
Yep.
Is better in every single way than ChatGPT 4 Turbo.
Yep.
Oh my word! Their naming convention. Clearly,
I know they need to stop it.
You can see the minute Microsoft put money into them. They were like ChatGPT 4 or ChatGPT 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Turbo, 4.0,
No, it's 3.5, 4. Come on, no 3.5. Come on. You got to get the half in there randomly because,
Oh, yeah, because what is a chatbot that's a half?
Exactly, yes, half as good as 4.
It's really good. Some of the stuff's fantastic that they're doing with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hilarious because Microsoft invested over $10 billion into ChatGPT.
Well, they let them use Azure.
Yeah, there's that. And then suddenly ChatGPT is like, and we're releasing a dedicated app on the Mac. And everyone goes, oh, wait, what?
Is that because Apple's not got their own AI though, isn't it?
Well, they've got Siri, but no one really.
That's not AI. Come on, that's just real bad skip logic. That's all that is. Yeah.
Although I do use her for like playing music and stuff on the HomePods. Very good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got.
You limit what she can do. She's really good.
I use Echo for timers and my shopping list when I need food and stuff.
Oh, that's so good.
That's exactly all I use it for.
Yeah. Now you're going to start talking to ChatGPT like a AR girlfriend.
Yes, that's right. Her. It's going to be here. I'm very excited. I didn't see that headline.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes. It's just bizarre, isn't it?
That's insane.
You can already make her sound like Scarlett Johansson as well.
Have you? Oh, you must watch the videos for the new ChatGPT, the voiceover. It is 100% lifted from the movie Her.
Yeah.
And literally Sam Altman, the CEO guy of OpenAI, he even tweeted out afterwards. He just said Her. And it's just like, oh yeah, we know what his inspiration is.
Mm-hmm.
He wants an AR girlfriend.
Does he realize how badly that movie goes though in the end?
Does it?
It's not a great ending, really. Like, everyone's got a her, haven't they? It's actually just the computer.
Everyone's got a her, but then they all get together and decide that the best thing for humanity is to delete themselves.
Yeah, right. So...
Well, it's better than launching nukes, right?
Ah, true. Okay.
I mean, if your options are the AI is going to start a war and take over like Terminator style, or the AI is going to get together with other AI and delete themselves,
Yeah.
We're kind of in the middle at the moment. We don't quite know where it's going to go.
It might go either way, yeah.
They're currently going, who knows? Maybe we get nukes. Maybe we get no AI. And what the friends is the lessons we've learnt along the way.
Who knows? Okay, cool. Right.
Yes. We are here to do Xbox news and Xbox podcasting.
Have you been playing any games this week?
Yes. So Simone and I have been playing Fallout 76.
I know. I actually saw you playing a couple of days ago, and I installed Fallout 76 because I didn't have it installed. And by the time I finished, You logged off.
Oh, send me a message next time. But you have to, like, we get an hour or so to jump on it and I just do random things.
Yeah,
So
sure. Yeah.
when
I did
I'm
load it
on,
up.
literally just join me.
I did load it up.
Cool.
It's exactly the same as I remember it. Like, and there's no one
Yeah.
there. There's absolutely nobody in the game still.
Oh, interesting. We were in a fantastic world when we played this weekend.
Not one person. Didn't see one person. I got killed by those stupid. Cause I'm level 7.
Oh, yes?
So I'm not that high, and I got killed by these stupid guys. Oh, there's a mission to go somewhere. Like, okay, it's at the top of my missions. Go to this place. I can't get there because these things walking around it. I was
Oh,
like, that's awesome, and I can't kill them quick enough because there's like 10 of them up here.
okay. Well,
Mutants, super mutants. That's what it is.
maybe I should jump on and help you out. I'm
Yeah.
level 6, though, so I don't quite know what I'll do.
No, I don't know. So I went to somewhere else and then got killed by something else instead. I was like, oh, this is fun, and then I logged out. I was like, that's why I don't play this game. So I got bored dying. That's right.
Well, it's an open invitation to anyone listening. If you see me or Simone playing Fallout 76, jump in. Just jump into the world, have some fun with us. We don't quite know what we're doing or why, but it's heaps of fun.
I've got a house.
Oh, cool. My house is just items in the forest.
That's not really
I
a
haven't
house.
built
It's
a
more of a
roof on
camp.
it. Yeah. It's not even a camp because my bed is just on the floor under a tree.
Oh, okay. Nice. Roughing it. Are we meant to read the week? No, the podcast audio is working.
Oh, dear.
I think it's you, Oz. Sorry, dude.
So yeah, no, Fallout 76, it's Fallout. There's not much you can say about it, but I do have a snazzy suit. And this week, I managed to pick up a ranger outfit. So now I'm wearing shorts that are just awkwardly short. You know, they come just above the knee. And the short sleeve collared shirt like a ranger, that's fantastic.
We have to check the audio because people are complaining about the stream.
Okay, let me flag this, and so you can cut it out in the post-production.
We have to check the audio because... No, it's fine. About the stream. People are crazy. It's fine.
Well,
You're all
let me check
crazy. You
myself.
don't know what you're doing. It's working, bro. I don't know what you're looking at. I've just listened to YouTube and it's working fine.
Let's see. Testing.
It's working okay. Is it working all right? Talk to me.
This is... it's just... My audio does sound a little bit low, actually.
Oh, on YouTube it sounded okay.
Yeah. It's called the volume. Turn it up. Let's see. It's called the volume. Turn it up. Let's see.
I can hear stuff.
That's
Twitter's
great.
working. I can hear stuff. Yeah.
That's
I can
good.
hear in my head myself speaking. I can hear in my head myself speaking.
Oh, I love the echo. That's great.
You are all crazy. Can you hear me
I
now?
love the echo. That's great.
You are all crazy. Can you hear me now? Hear me now.
Hear me now.
Hear me now. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's... Oh my God. It must be because you're in Australia. So yeah, Fallout 76, exactly what I remember.
Yeah, it's Fallout. It's lots of fun. You just jump in, you do random things. I had to go up to we went to a radio tower to put a holotape in, and then you go back to your camp with a big sign that says, you know, enemies come here. We're the bad guys. Rawr. And then enemies appear, and they're like, who are you? We heard that there's treasure. And I basically flexed my muscles at them, and they're like, oh, okay, no, you're a bit scary, so we're just going to give up all the information.
Is that a good... So have you been doing the missions?
Yeah, been following the missions along.
Yep.
Leveling is really slow, but the other day we walked past some guy who was level 3,300 and something.
I saw a screenshot, yeah.
It's insane. So, yeah, I like the perks and the way you level up with the cards.
The cards, that's right, yeah.
It's very cool. I love the way Fallout does the special different every time.
I don't understand what you're talking about. You have to explain. I played this game when it came out, which is how many years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the last time I played it properly, so I do not know anything about this game.
So if you played Fallout 3, New Vegas 4, and then 76, the way you build your character with the special attributes, strength, perception, charisma, whatever, the skill tree is all different in every game.
Okay.
So the special still stands for the same stuff, strength and stuff, and you get the same perks you do under like strength, but in terms of assigning those perks and assigning the skill points, it's all different across games.
Oh. See, I've only played Fallout 4, and that was ages ago.
Yeah. Fallout 4 is a really cool game as well.
It's all right. I got a little bit distracted by building stuff, and then I got bored.
Yeah. Fallout has a fantastic way of being so engaging for the first 25 hours. and then it literally just falls off a cliff and you never feel any desire to go back to it ever again.
That's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at, yeah.
It's fantastic. You start a Fallout game, you walk out the vault, and the mission is go find your baby. And you immediately turn 180 degrees, walk away to go like, what's over that hill? And you just end up getting lost for the next.
But you can't actually play it like that. You cannot mainline that game. It's impossible because you have to be strong enough to get through all the levels, which means you have to do side missions to get more powerful and find gear and upgrade your house and whatever.
Yeah, they do want you to go off and explore.
Yeah.
But that's the nice thing. That's the best thing I found about Bethesda games. So whether it's Oblivion, Skyrim, Morrowind, the Fallout series, Starfield even, it's like what's over that hill. And it's just got that sense of you can go to that hill and go over it, and there will be this random person there.
But also, don't you find because it's so open like that, it's a little bit like, oh, do I care anymore? What's over that hill?
Yeah, it gets that way after a while. But one of my fondest gaming memories was playing Fallout New Vegas for the first time. And I think I'd played Fallout 3 for about 15 minutes before, and it didn't grab me. And then New Vegas came out, and that really got me. And I was going through mainlining it because I didn't know you were supposed to go off the main quest. And on the side, as I was in Vegas, suddenly I saw in the distance a dinosaur, like this big T-Rex, just like poking his head out over the top of this hill. And I was like, actually, I'm going to go over there and see what the T-Rex is about. And that leads me to a whole different quest thing, and basically made me fall in love with the Fallout series. Was the whole idea of, actually, I don't need to follow the main quest. I can just go look at the dinosaur, and there's some dude living in the dinosaur who's going to give me a cool gun for shooting his ex-wife or something, if I remember the story correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was this whole long side mission where he lives in the dinosaur because he can spy on his ex-wife, and she's dating this one guy. And so you basically have to go break them up. And she got annoyed because I was meddling in their affairs and tried to attack me. So I shot her. And I went back and he goes, oh, well, all's well that ends well. And I think he gave me a cool gun and a really cool piece of armor.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't know.
That experience just made me go, Fallout is one of those really cool games where the world is open. You just wander across. What am I doing now?
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoy that. Fallout 76 has a bit of that so far, but I do feel like it does try and keep you on the main quest line quite a bit.
It never used to.
No, I think they swung too far with the criticisms. When it first came out, everyone's like, what's the mission? What do we do? Please put guardrails up. And now they've got the guardrails so high that if you wander into the wrong area, then you're basically dead meat.
That's the dog. You're not dead meat.
In saying that, Simone and I took a shortcut across a field on the way back from this mission, and we found a woman who was tied up on her knees with her hands behind her back, and she was tied up at a campsite, and around her were her dead aliens. We go, oh, this is interesting, and a radio's playing. And so you speak to the woman, and they were all camping out, having fun. They turned on the radio, and aliens appeared and said, please turn the music down, and their heads started to explode.
What?
And so attacked her and tried to take her hostage, but the music was making their heads explode, and so they never got around to actually abducting her. And there's just alien bodies lying all around the camp. And so you free her and you send her off, and she runs away. And you go, cool. That was a thing that happened.
Not weird at all. That's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want in life, kind of.
Yeah, I must jump in with you, though. I think it would be better as a group rather than drawing out mine.
Sure.
Because I just get a bit bored. Or I try and do missions.
Lots of fun.
I try and do missions, I fail. I try and do a different mission, I can't get to it. I'm like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I've been playing Halo 4. So I'm still on a mission of doing an achievement a day.
And how are you going with that?
Going well. What day am I on now? 40 odd, I think.
Oh, nice.
Scratchy eye. Let me just sign in to 2 achievements. Oh dear. I think I'm dying though. I actually think
I'm
dying. So far I've been doing 43 days.
That is a really good streak.
Yeah, 1,128 achievements.
Jeez. That's pretty good going.
Been playing 2 games this month.
Okay.
All I've been playing is, for achievements wise, I've been playing that racing car game, Trackmania Turbo.
Oh, yes.
And then Halo Master Chief Collection.
Nice.
So I've got 151 achievements in that game now.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, out of 700 though. That's the thing. And this week I've been playing Halo 4, finishing the achievements in that.
Nice.
Because I've completed it on the 360 possibly.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely completed it way back. And then I was like, and I'd managed to play 4 out of the 11 missions. I was like, well, that's cool. I can do 1 mission a day and just chip away at it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I completed it yesterday. Did the final mission.
Brilliant.
That game's really good, you know, Halo 4.
Yeah, Halo 4. I don't know why it got so much hate.
I think I know why though, because the story doesn't relate to anything else.
Yeah, it's a very weird story.
It's a very weird story. I think that's what they should. It doesn't really relate to any of the Flood people or the Covenant or anything like that. It just does.
Yeah, it's just a very weird story. But man, I love the new weapons.
Well, that was the thing. The weapons are awesome. You get to do way more vehicle stuff. Way more vehicles involved. There's like a bit where you do like a Star Wars trench run.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, remember that's the last mission, or the second last mission, basically. I think it's the last mission, isn't it? Part of the last mission. Because it's really involved. There's lots of... Yeah, it's the last mission, yeah. There's a trench run, which is like the car, I guess. You know, it's that sort of thing you're going through. And then there's like weirdly a cutscene bit where you have to press up on the left stick to climb up a bridge, and then press the right trigger at the right time to throw a grenade to kind of finish the game. And it was just weird. I was like, what am I doing? Why is this now happening? I've never done this in any other Halo game has made me do this. And now all of a sudden, the last scene of the whole game, you're making me do this. So weird. And it was quite cute because it's the first game that 343 did.
Yes.
So they said at the very end of it, there's like a little caption that came up and said, thank you for letting us do this and I hope we kind of continue the story or something. I thought that was really cute. I thought that was really nice. Graphics-wise, it's pretty good.
Yeah, oh man, the graphics for Halo 4 are fantastic still. Like, hold up really well, I think.
They do. It plays well. Interesting one. So I had to go to... one day I was like, I couldn't play. I think I was going out or something. Saturday night I was going out. And I didn't have time to play. Because I played football Saturday afternoon. I scored a goal. And we won 1-0. So I scored the winning goal. Just... quite happy with that.
That's pretty good going.
Yeah, played up front for the first time this season and scored a goal pretty early on. Hit the crossbar, had a couple of chances. It was good. It was good fun. Only won 1-0, so we were quite happy. First win of the season for us as well. That was good. So I didn't have much time on Saturday, so what I decided to do was I had Halo 2 look at old and new. You know, you switch between the two like in Halo 1. I hadn't done it on one mission. I was missing one mission on the whole of Halo 2. So at some point I must have just been playing the game and not really paid attention to... And I was loading in, looking at original and then new cutscenes on Halo 2. The Halo 2 cutscenes are amazing looking.
Oh, the new ones.
The new ones
Yes.
are incredible. It must have been done after Halo 4.
Yeah, they must have. Because they're really well done as
Really,
well.
really well done. And they're completely different.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, like because you flip between the two of them, and they're at different points. They've actually made them longer. Like there's a lot of different points in it. I did get my achievement though, so it was well worth sat there for like 10 minutes just loading up the mission, flicking between watching the cutscene for a few minutes, flicking, loading out a mission, going to the next mission, flicking between the. Oh no, not that one. I got to like I think mission 6 or something was in the end. I got to before it went ping. I was like, ha.
Brilliant. Good job.
Yeah, that's my achievement for that day. It was just literally logging in and just changing the screens around. I was good. I got completed the game in easy and got the normal completion. I got the completing all the. I got like 6 achievements something yesterday for completing it because I completed every single mission in easy, every single mission in normal.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of stuff that was ping, ping, ping as it does sometimes. So that's quite cool. And tonight I'm going to do. I'm cheating tonight because the podcast will finish late. I'm feeling a bit dodgy, but there's one you can log into the prologue of Halo 4 as legendary, and all you do is watch the prologue, and it's a class as a mission, and that means you completed a mission in legendary mode, or whatever it's called, legendary difficulty.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I can do that. I can definitely load up Halo, run the prologue in legendary, and then when it finishes, chimp ping. I was like, yeah, cool.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes. There's some quite interesting playlists they do. There's like they do playlists of missions together, like as a vehicle one, which is like 3 missions of the vehicles. And one playlist is every single Halo mission.
Yep.
Which is annoying because I've just gone through every single Halo mission so far I'd known. But I suppose chuck it on easy and run through it real fast. I guess that's the way to go, is it?
Yeah, but I would assume so. That's probably the easiest way to go about that one.
Yeah, because there's an achievement for completing that one, completing every single mission on that playlist.
Isn't there an achievement for playing the game start to finish without stopping? Like you don't pause the game or exit it or anything?
Is there really? No, I don't think so. There's a few like complete Halo CE without jumping. There's that one.
Oh man, that's going to be so hard.
It's a habit, isn't it? Hey, you'd almost have to disable the A button.
Oh yeah, even in Fallout 76, jump is Y. And
yes,
as soon as my brain has clicked that jump is Y, I'm still running around jumping everywhere.
Yep. I was really confused. I couldn't remember how to bring up the Pip-Boy.
Oh yeah.
Because I hadn't played for so long. I was like, what are these controls? What are you doing? Come on. Yeah.
Every time I try and exit the game, I'll bring up the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the controls for Fallout are just shocking, aren't they?
Yeah. They're Fallout. This,
Yeah, special.
And always throwing grenades in Halo still happens, even after playing it for a while. You almost have to tell yourself running around, do not throw grenades, not throw grenades, not throw grenades. Because you just throw a grenade. Oh, that's right. I was going to zoom in and shoot that guy from a distance. Okay, I'll just throw a grenade.
I was being sneaky, but I just threw a grenade at my mate.
Yeah. It's very well done, though. It's good. The Halo, the vehicle stuff is good. Running around's good. The gun's pretty good. Run out of bullets real fast, but that's kind of normal. The best gun does seem to be your normal machine gun, like the one that he gets. It seems like the most powerful.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, for like taking out plebs, for taking out stuff that's close to you. Obviously the sniper rifle was amazing, but you only have like 10 bullets, so it's kind of annoying.
There's another one. I think it's what are the Prometheus or what's the enemy called?
Well, there's one called a light rifle or something, which is really good.
Oh yeah, the light rifle is really good because it's kind of like a scout rifle where it does the one shot.
Correct.
And you can zoom in, but it's not a sniper rifle.
Yes.
That one is really good.
But it still takes like 5 or 6 bullets to take down one of the what are they called? Guardians or something? They're called. They're kind of annoying because they have a guy flying behind them, which resurrects them if they die. Remember those guys? Yeah. So you have to take out the flying guy first and then take him out. But you're also getting hammered all the time by, and just bring in the jump jets as well, which is handy, like the rocket pack. What do we call it?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Because I think that's the first time you actually have add-ons for your kit, isn't it? Like you have a shield, or you can have like a sentry.
Yep.
You can have the hologram, which is quite handy sometimes to send out in front of you.
Oh yeah. They're all very good. Like I really enjoyed Halo 4, and I don't know why anyone was against it.
Because the story's weird.
Yeah, the story's weird, but you shoot things. You're a Halo man. It's great.
The interactions between Cortana and Halo are really good as well, or John.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, because she was going mad at the time.
It's fantastic.
But you're Halo, like you're actually Master Chief running around shooting stuff is what you want, not like Halo 5 where you keep switching between different characters. Not like Halo 2 where you're playing the Arbiter. Like, that was the problem too. You just want to be Mr. Chief, don't you? Master Chief is the man.
Yeah, you just want to be Master Chief, and no one really cares about the Arbiter. I mean, he's a cool secondary character, but you don't really
missions
care
as him though. Missions as him running around, sneaky.
Yeah, don't really care.
I'm having real trouble talking. My voice keeps drying up all the time.
Oh well,
this could be a problem on an audio podcast.
Oh well. So, should we chat about some news?
You'll have to fill in the gaps of me drinking water to keep my voice from dying completely. Charts?
To the charts.
To the charts. Oh, wait a minute. Where is the right pages? A few pages. Because I've been mucking around. Right, there you go. Look at that big smiley face. There's a cat.
There is a cat indeed.
Little kitty, big city fills the Game Pass love. Who's that? Scar's been playing this game constantly, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he finished it. He got the achievement for finishing it, so that's excellent.
That's amazing. Okay, let's go down. It's actually updated this time. Look, 14 hours ago. So it was them last week. I knew they normally do it on this day. They don't do it on Thursday or Tuesday. Not Thursday. So, top 4 is exactly the same. Fallout 4 still there, hanging out.
Excellent. Good
Kinda
job,
cool.
Fallout.
Yep. Fallout 76 has dropped by a place. So, obviously, it dropped a couple places last week. It's dropped by another place. EA Sports FC24 has got number 6 from number 10. So, that's jumped off a few. Who knows why? Little Kitty Big City is a new entry at 15. Isn't that exciting?
Thrilling.
Thrilling. Oh, Diablo's gone up by a place. That's because me and Paul have been playing it. Oh, I also played Diablo 4.
Oh, yes.
Paul is in love. That's a beautiful thing.
Tell.
It's so good.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All we've done is playing Diablo 4 all week, and it's amazing. I got him up to level 79 in the end or something.
Jeez.
78, 79. I was showing off I have my amazing. What I discovered is my rogue is amazing. But it's real fun running around with my barbarian who's level 100 and going, look, 1.5 million points of damage. Look, 2 million points of damage. Smash.
Fantastic.
That was quite good fun, just going to pause. So this is what big characters actually like. And then taking on a dungeon where if he got hit, he died. And he couldn't do any damage in the dungeon at all. But my bar was running around just killing everything. So it was quite good for him just to get a few levels and for me to show my 100 level character and go, look what I've been doing. I've been busy. So he's looking forward to it. 9 hours. I actually put a countdown in Discord for the countdown for when it starts up. And it's about 8 hours away. 8.5 hours.
Yeah, so after the podcast, are you going to just hang out and wait for it to start?
Probably not. Because it's like 9 hours away. So I think that'll be like, 5 in the morning? I can't do math.
Well, I mean, we'll just wake up early and call in dead.
Calling dead, yes, I know. So we have what other stuff on the charts? Come on, anything else interesting? Have a Nice Death has dropped. That's been new entry from last week. Dropped down to 32. Fallout New Vegas is at 31. Dropped down a few places. Starfield has gone up to 29.
Oh, nice.
Starfield's climbing back up the charts again.
It's because it's 2 days for their expansion to come out.
Ah, people are getting excited.
Yeah. Are you excited?
No.
I'm excited.
I'm not excited.
Don't be excited. I'll be excited.
You be excited. I'm excited about Diablo 4. You be excited about that game called Starfield. Or Fallout, whatever it is. Fallout Field, whatever it's called.
Full-field.
Starfield. Star out, maybe. Re-entries. Ark Survival Ascended. Re-entry at 38. And excitingly, Microsoft Solitaire Collection is a re-entry at 40.
Oh my word! But why?
I don't know. I blame Simone. Simone is better. I'm actually going to finish Halo Infinite campaign during my process of going through the getting achievement a day thing.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, once I run out of MCC stuff I'll do easily, I'll go into Halo Infinite, I think, next.
Okay, so you're not going to try for the hard achievements in MCC?
Not in everyday ones, no, because they're too hard to get in a day. They're like missions, don't they? Unless I can get carried. But I like playing Diablo, you see, so I don't want anything that gets in the way too much of my Diablo playing. I have to I have to kind of like do a give and take. Here, have 20 minutes of my life and give me an achievement, and then 3 hours of Diablo. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So that is the charts. It's very exciting. Yeah. So, talking to my coffee guy today, Michael.
Yes.
He says to me, "What do you think about all these closures that are happening at Microsoft?"
Oh, interesting. That normal people are picking this up.
Oh, he's not that normal. He's a gamer like us.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, so he says, I don't know if they realise, but the console wars are dead. That's what he said to me.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think Microsoft and PlayStation realise yet, but the console wars are dead. So I kind of thought it was interesting because, especially with Square Enix's news today as well. Have you seen that? Oh, we'll start at the top of the hour. We'll start with Microsoft closes Redfall developer Arcane Austin, Hi-Fi Rush developer Tango Games, and more devastating cuts in Bethesda. This is IGN, so they're a PlayStation site. So Microsoft closed a number of studios. Redfall, guys, which is weird, but not overly surprised because they were about to bring out a DLC.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to watch because the guys were watching them on GitHub, and literally 2 hours before the announcement that the studio was closed, the guys were still working on the expansion.
That's right. Redfall. That's what I heard. Yeah, for sure.
So it literally just came out the blue.
Mm-hmm. Hi-Fi Rush guys as well. Tango Games, which is a real surprise.
If you dig into the Tango Gameworks, though, it's not quite as surprised as everyone makes it out to be. So when Microsoft bought Tango Gameworks, after they'd put out Hi-Fi Rush, the guy who started Tango Gameworks, the lead guy, he left to form a studio, an independent studio outside of the Microsoft umbrella, and apparently he took a lot of staff with him. Like over 60% of the studio went with him.
Oh, interesting.
So by closing Tango Gameworks, they literally just fired or moved on about 40% of the remaining people who were floundering, who didn't quite know what to do.
Because they weren't actually the ones doing all the work originally.
Basically, yeah. They weren't the ideas people. They weren't the...
Yep.
They were probably, the interns.
Poor interns.
As horrible as it sounds, it does seem like that was the main reason Tango Gameworks.
See, that's closed. Really interesting. So I've heard nothing else has said that to me about that reason.
It was when he left, it was a big story on Twitter, and then some guy connected the dots, and he confirmed that basically he did leave and take a lot of people with him.
Got you. Okay.
So you put the two together, and you can understand why Tango was closed. But then again, Hi-Fi Rush was just it's like incredible game, and it's a brand new IP that Microsoft could have invested a lot into.
No, so that's what I was reading something. They're saying that this is quite smart by Microsoft because they don't want the studio to get purchased by somebody. So if you close a studio, you keep the IP. So Microsoft still own the IP, don't they? Surely.
Yeah, but they still own Tango Gameworks, or they owned Tango.
Yeah, but they don't. But they don't want it being bought out or something. So they just close the studio and keep the IP for themselves. And then they can always reuse it in another studio. Yeah.
So maybe we end up with a Doom, Hi-Fi Rush crossover.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Hi-Fi Doom. Yes.
Doom Rush. That'll be fantastic.
And the Redfall guys, I don't know. That game was such a disaster.
Yeah, the Redfall ones was
And it's not. I
was
don't know how good that DLC will be as well. But wasn't that one of those that were going, we don't really want to make this game, and they made them put
it,
it out anyway? Wasn't it one of those? Like it was.
yeah, it did. It was one of those where they were just they wanted to just cancel it, but I think Microsoft had the sunk cost fallacy, so they just wanted to get it out.
They wanted some games out there, didn't they? That's what it was.
Yeah.
So Mighty Doom is that mobile game? Is that the one where you run around as a Doom character, killing things?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that
Yeah.
game wasn't very good. It was novelty value for like 5 minutes, but it's not a very good game.
Yeah.
Do you play it still? Because I know you were really into it when it came out, weren't you? You and Simone were playing it a lot.
No, we played the Gears one, which Gears Pop. That was really good. Mighty was
They
like
killed
the
that.
Doom version of it.
Yeah, I played the Mighty Doom one for a bit, and it was like Gears Pop. But I get sick of them because you can't do much after a bit. Once you get a certain level, you have to buy, basically, or you have to do stuff. I'm like, no.
They basically just squeeze you into being a whale or buying all their crystals or whatever the currency is.
Yeah, exactly.
Shocking.
And then Roundhouse Studios has been absorbed into Elder Scrolls Online to ZeniMax Online Studios. I don't know what that means, whether that means that they're going to lose any roles there, or is that just going to be a merge? And
I think there's going to be some roles that are going to be made redundant.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting to see, but it's also interesting from the point of view that, did you watch the interview with Sarah Bond?
No, I did read about it on True Achievements, but it wasn't that interesting what she said.
Yeah, exactly. She
okay, cool. I thought you were going to say something interesting.
She was extremely uncomfortable, and her body language was not a happy person.
Yeah, I've actually got an article later which basically saying that they don't reckon this is going way above old Phil's head. Like, none of this is by Phil. They reckon it's all completely Microsoft.
This is definitely Microsoft board pulling the strings.
Yeah.
And now, you've put $70 billion into buying Activision Blizzard.
But that's no money at all. That's nothing. They're worth $3 trillion. They had $70 billion in cash lying around to go and spend it. It wasn't like it was they're a $200 billion company that put 50% of the value of the business into it or anything. It was...
Not in the slightest. But the shareholders and the board see something very different.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But it's always down to that, isn't it?
It's earned right now type thing.
Yeah.
So it's very much like it's out of Phil's hands. It's moved on from Phil being in charge to the board and Satya making demands and saying this is what's going to happen.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. There is a Matt Booty, head of Xbox Game Studio, has put out like an email here, explain what's happening. Might jump to that other story actually that I had.
Yeah, jump to that one. See what happens there.
Because Xbox founders reportedly mourn the loss of identity. It's not Xbox more now; it's called Microsoft Gaming.
Yep. Remember, we saw this when Sea of Thieves launched on the PlayStation.
Yes.
You didn't have Xbox Game Studio as the publisher or the splash screen. It was Microsoft Gaming as the publisher and the splash screen.
So this is Xbox founders reporting mourning the loss of the company's identity. So this is two Xbox co-founders. So about the matter internally within the concept of Microsoft, isn't it? Okay, so a lengthy conversation with a bunch of Microsoft ex-founders. We all came to the same conclusion: it's no longer Xbox but Microsoft Gaming. There's just too much surface area, it says here. There's three huge companies at play. Microsoft never really finished the integration with Bethesda. Yeah, because they left Bethesda to do their own thing, didn't they, really? A bit like GitHub, a little bit like LinkedIn. They just kind of went, okay, we're buying you, but we're not going to mess with the leadership or the way you're running.
Yep, we're just going to... All you got to do is just exclusivity. You build for PC and Xbox. So... And I mean, fair enough to some degree, but I also think Microsoft should have had a bit of a... Or not Microsoft, but Xbox division itself should have had a bit of a heavier hand with some of these studios.
Yeah, that Redfall thing was a complete disaster. And also games not coming out. The state of Halo as well. But that 343 wasn't even not even a Microsoft studio. Is it actually a Microsoft studio, 343? They're independent.
No, 343 is Microsoft. It was one of their homebrewed studios.
Ah, okay. Because that Halo stuff they were doing a year before it came out was shocking.
Yeah.
And it should have come out the same day as Xbox came out.
Oh, it should have. It really should have. It was such a missed opportunity. Starfield as well, missed opportunity being pushed back a year.
Yep.
Like Xbox itself should have. They've done doing the whole NASCAR thing, you know. Oh yeah, we let the studios do our thing in order to get past the regulators. But now that that's all past, you know, be the Microsoft of the 90s. Embrace, extend, extinguish.
It's just about bringing out some games, though.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you want to do? Get into the studios. Where are the blockers? What do we need to get the stuff done? Basically, just you guys, as much as crunch sucks.
Is Phil too nice? Are you saying Phil's too nice?
I think he is too nice. You know, I was reading a story the other day, today, about Steve Ballmer. If Steve Ballmer was in charge now of Microsoft, Xbox, I believe, would be the dominant console.
I think it'd be under. I think Microsoft would have disappeared by now.
Oh, no. Steve Ballmer lived and breathed Microsoft.
I know, but he wasn't very forward-thinking, was he, though? Like,
no,
he wasn't.
But if he had Phil underneath him and Phil was telling him what to do, and he was leaning on Phil to basically be heavy-handed, I reckon Xbox would be in a much better position now.
I think so. Okay.
Yeah. The story of Steve Ballmer was hilarious. When he found out Google was making Android, he picked up his chair and threw it out the window.
That's right, yes.
And then the other story with the Nokia acquisition, he was in talks with Nokia to buy them back in the day, and the talks were going nowhere. So he stood up to leave and banged his knee and screamed so loudly that he scared the Nokia guys into agreeing to sell. That's the passion we want. You know? If you're not leading a company with that type of passion, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Exactly, yes.
Yes. I reckon we need some heavy-handedness back in Xbox. We need them to compete.
I don't think they can do it though. I don't think they can do it because they can still get into trouble with Activision if they go against what they said they'd do. They can still get done by the government for not following.
It's Call of Duty. They signed the thing for Call of Duty. Remember?
It doesn't matter. I think they could still get done for closing studios down and stuff.
No. I reckon if they like, look, we're getting Call of Duty on the PlayStation for the next 10 years. But even if we're going to change its name to Call of Duty, you know, but still get onto the studios and just say, look, guys, what are you working on? What do we need to do?
They must have been doing this for the last 2 years, 3 years, surely. Like, I can't imagine this is like all of a sudden, we should probably work out what we just spent all our money on.
No, I reckon they've been like, the studios, you guys are okay. Do your own thing. La La Land, everyone is happy.
Yeah.
We're not going to push on you too much because of crunch. Now, Lee and I work in IT, to the listeners. At the end of every project, there's crunch. No matter what you do or how well you plan, the last couple of days of a project, you're always staying late, waking up early, working to get it done by the due date.
Yeah.
It's the nature of IT. It's the nature of computing.
It's because people are disorganized. No one just thinks there's a problem until the last 2 days. And then they go, oh, you want that done now, do you?
Exactly. And it's, you know, as much as management is at fault for most of those, it's also down to the actual workers doing the work. When you're in a project, no one really takes responsibility or ownership.
The project managers are useless because they don't really know what anyone does. They don't really understand.
So I reckon, you know, stop with the NASCAR Act and just push things really hard.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do it though. There's something going on with our stream tonight. I don't know what's happening tonight with the stream. I think it's Twitter. The
stream has just lost connection.
I've just turned it back off and on again because it lost all its weirdness. Anyway. Yeah, so they reckon here this is getting all dictated by Satcher and also by Amy Hood, who's Microsoft CFO. And it all stems from the Activision acquisition.
Yep.
Yeah. Making money hand over fist. So one founder says Xbox was selling consoles so fast they couldn't keep up with in stock and was making hand over fist to the Game Pass growth. So the acquisition at the time seemed like a no-brainer. But that was 2020 when they started looking at it. And we all know what happened in 2020. Because of because of COVID, everyone was at home playing consoles, playing games. and all of a sudden everyone went back to work again, didn't play as much games, didn't buy as many consoles, XboxCast, the Game Pass growth slowed down, and Microsoft started freaking out.
You lock people in their house for 2 years. When they're allowed out, they're not going to want to sit at home for the next 2 years, you know?
Of course not. Well, I do, but, you know.
But I'm just saying, you know, they need to account for that. And also, it's just that they really should have just pushed Halo out with the Xbox.
I know. It was that first year. That first year was a mistake.
That first year killed them. And it's shocking.
But I don't think PlayStation's doing much better, though.
No, PlayStation have also just announced that their sales are down 27% year over year as well.
Yep.
So the console market, those that want a console have it. Those that don't want a console, consoles will be sold here and there, but the initial gold rush of consoles are over.
But it's been 4 years, hasn't it? So what do they expect?
I know.
Like, everyone's gone on to consoles, got a console now. But then June with the handheld coming out, which will be interesting to see what happens then.
That'll be really cool. I hope they do a good job with the handheld.
Yeah, they tweaked it again, so I got an article about it. I might as well keep going on this little linking articles together, a little trick I'm doing here. So Xbox adds more features to the handheld style compact mode for the PC app, which is good. So they're basically tweaking it again. Because it's only next month, possibly, it's going to come out.
Or be announced at least.
Yes. I'm confident out. We got it.
Right.
Come on, out in June.
I'm impressed.
We're mucking around. Get the thing out there. Stop it. I know they're just mucking out constantly. Like, it's always it's going to come out soon. I'm like, well, can you just bring some stuff out? Oh, the game's coming out soon. But now, just do it. Just bring out these games. Get the stuff out there. It's very frustrating. Compact mode is also getting a jump back in feature, which gives you your last 9 games on your homepage. Nice. So you can go back in. Alternatively, right-clicking or hitting the menu button will give you an option to launch straight into the game. And improvements to the friends panel when using a controller has also been made.
How much do you use the Xbox app on PC?
I never use it. I have no reason to, though. My Xbox is where I never use it. Don't use it. It's not very good. I did use it briefly on the the achievement challenge. I used it then because I'd installed some games.
Yes.
And that was it. It's pretty average as they go.
I really, really like this app.
Oh, okay.
I think it's extremely clean and it's extremely well thought out. There's certain bugs which I'd like to change, but otherwise it does what it says on the tin. It's just really good for finding games, installing games, launching games really quickly, and giving you a whole bunch of information.
Cool. Yeah.
So playing with it now.
I just don't know if I use it enough to warrant me having an opinion on it.
Well, fire it up and just use it for a little bit. It's really good. Like, check your profile out, look at your rewards, just scroll around in it. Grab a Game Pass game and install it and play some of that.
I did that.
It's done really well. I like it when you go to the game page, it shows you your achievements and like your game captures and then how long to beat. The one thing I would want to change with it is the friends and the social side of it. So it's not very social. You can't see the feed of people, your friends earning achievements and things like that. And also to get to your friends list, it's a little pop-up menu, which I don't like.
Oh, down the bottom of the friends chat.
Yeah. I'd like them to add it into the sidebar, and I'd like to have, your profile front and center without having to do 2 clicks to get there.
That view profile thing is weird.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah.
You'd think that would be one of the first buttons you want to have there, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I want to look at my achievements and I can't get to it very quickly. Yeah.
But otherwise, when it first came out, oh my word, it was... I would have fired the team that put that out. It was just that bad. But they've done a lot of work on it, and I must say it's really good now.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not as good as a console on the Xbox console, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but it'll never be as good as the console because they have to worry about Microsoft nonsense.
No, the Xbox console app that was out there.
Oh yeah, the console app that was really good as
That was
well.
really well done. Yeah. How's it going, Shadow the Chef, mate? I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm a bit sick, if I'm honest. I think I'm dying. Man flu. That's the worst. We shall continue on the interesting stuff happening in the industry, I guess you can call and say. Square Enix is aggressively going multi-platform after a string of PS5 exclusives. So this is during their new business plan, and Square Enix reboots and awakens, it says.
Mm.
They're going to aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy and biggest name games across Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, and Windows PC. Basically, they said that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and last year's Final Fantasy 16 didn't do very well. So they're changing their way. And I think this is what my mate Michael said. He was saying the console wars are dead because everyone's realised you actually need to release these stuff on everywhere to get them sold and make money.
Mm-hmm.
You can't spend 300 million on a game now and then release it only on the PlayStation because you're not going to make your money back. Or only on the Xbox because you're not going to make your money back. Although Xbox is better because it's PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
So it has more chance than just on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why PlayStation do PlayStation and PC. I guess. So. Which PlayStation people love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just look at the meltdowns on Twitter. They clearly love it.
Love it. Yeah, so we should expect to see the Xbox getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16 soon then, I imagine.
Oh, one can hope.
I think they will. Final Fantasy 14, which came out 2 years ago or something.
Man.
Only just coming in this March. Just came to play Xbox in this March. Oh, no, sorry. A decade after it debuted on PC and PlayStation, we get Final Fantasy 14.
Gee, that's ridiculous.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so they're really struggling, I think, from the sound of it, Square Enix.
Mm.
Any opinions? Excited?
I'm tentatively excited. I want to see what they're going to be doing with it. Of course, I'm not going to believe them until we get Final Fantasy Rebirth on Xbox. Until then, it's all just media fluff that they're just hoping we forgive and forget and buy their next games.
Well, they will. If they come on Xbox, we will.
Yeah, but to be fair, I mean...
To be fair.
The fact that Final Fantasy was the supposedly tentpole experience, like almost a first-party kind of console seller, and the fact that it just didn't do anything on PlayStation 5 and sold mostly on PC kind of shows you where the market is heading in terms of console players.
Yeah, exactly.
Players,
so console wars are dead because people have got to play on PC?
Yeah. Have you heard of the phrase forever games?
No.
So the idea is that people are now stuck in these forever games.
Oh, okay. Like Fortnite.
And things like that. And that's what they use their console for. They'll load up and like you, Leo, are going to be stuck in a forever game. You're going to be playing Diablo 4 for 10 years until 5 comes out. So there's everyone on console is stuck in these forever games. They've invested a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. Their social circles playing it. And they literally fire up an Xbox or PlayStation to jump into Fortnite. Everything else is just, they'll dabble for 25 minutes before their friends are back on for Fortnite.
Yeah, I disagree with Diablo because Diablo is very seasonal. So it's normally good for a month, and then you've kind of got your character to level 80. Yeah, you've done all the content, and then you're like, okay, cool. And then you go back to playing actual games.
Yeah. Diablo's a bit different, but it's this idea that, there's these forever games, and consoles have turned into forever game machines.
How many hours does Emily put into Final Fantasy online?
Oh, yeah.
We do she does like 5.5 hour streams.
Yeah. And it's just colours and numbers.
Colours and numbers.
Fighting the same boss again and again.
Exactly.
The poor boss. It can only die so many times.
I know, really mean. She seems like a nice person as well. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, she just keeps picking on the same person.
Just picking on the one guy. Well, we see that in the charts, though, don't we? What is it? COD, Fallout. COD, Fortnite, Minecraft.
Yep, forever games. These people that are just stuck in one game, and that's all they do.
Yeah, PC people are just as bad, though. I know someone's still playing. What's the Half-Life 2 knockoff? It's built on the Half-Life 2 engine. What's it called?
Counter-Strike, Team
Counter-Strike.
Fortress.
Yeah, Counter-Strike. Yeah.
Counter-Strike, yeah.
He's like, oh, they've updated Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, play something else, please. For the love of God, please play something else. Oh, they brought out some update for it, like really good graphics. I'm like, yeah, but bro, this game's been like 20 years old. Please stop it. Just stop it. Do you still get shot through the walls by the cheats? Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. I'm like, why are you playing this game?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
But it's impressive that Forspoken was such a bad game that it actually forced the studio to close and be absorbed into Square Enix.
Yeah.
So Square Enix have put out some really bad games at the moment.
Oh, remember Final Fantasy X that came out? And then they brought out Final Fantasy X X2. Wasn't it 10 that came out? It was a absolute terrible game. This is like 15 years ago, probably, not longer.
No, 10 was great. 10 was a fantastic game.
What was it then that came out and they brought out an update for it literally like not long after and just went, oh, well, that didn't really exist. And when you're playing the game, you could walk around and like you could see where they had gone, like built this landscape, but they copy and pasted the same mountains everywhere. So when you're walking around, you're like, I've been here before. And you check them out, you go, I haven't been here before, but it looks exactly the same as somewhere else. Because they just phoned it in basically. They hadn't even bothered. I'm sure that was Final Fantasy X, not 10x2. Was that how it numbered?
It's the one that Emily plays, Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn. Because that one, when it first came out the first year, everyone was just.
No, it's not. It's not an online one. This is ancient. This game, like this is ancient. This was like early 2s probably.
Okay, no, I don't remember it then.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Final Fantasy Online came out, everyone panned it, and they basically publicly apologized, and then came out a year later with A Realm Reborn, which was a complete reworking of the online game, fixing everything, and it was just incredible. Everybody loved it.
Yeah. No, this game was written off because it's a single-player game. It's just a single-player game.
Oh, that sounds shocking.
It was terrible, yeah. They were walking around, they were doing like videos of map per place and like comparisons and stuff. You can actually see the...
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
It was a shocker. This is exciting. Possibly, maybe, could be. Doom sequel teased in Bethesda trademark ahead of Xbox showcase. New Doom sequel, a dequel. We're going to call that now because I said words.
A new dequel?
A new dequel, yes. So it seems that in January there was a pending trademark called IDKFA. That was the name of the trademark, which is a cheat code used in the original Doom game. So that's really cute. I really like that. Yeah, new Doom. It's been 4 years.
Fantastic.
Which is the same amount of time it was between Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so 4 years. I'm like, yeah, well, that's about right for developing that sort of game. It's about right. Because the other one came out in 2020. They don't think it will be any DLC. But it could be DLC, but they're like, 4 years down the line, you're not going to bring out DLC for some of this.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really cool.
If it's all trademarked and 4 years, maybe coming out soon. Might not just be like a preview.
Oh, that's excellent. Because I mean, with RD Softworks, that Microsoft have gotten such a gold mine with that studio. They like Doom, Wolfenstein. They've done a whole.
Oh, they're so good though, aren't they? Like they don't make bad versions of them as well. Like they just make really. Although I think one of let's say that Wolfenstein one with the twins wasn't very good. The two girl twins was not very good, but.
Yeah, that's well, that was them just trying to do like a really rushed sequel.
Yep.
In my opinion. But I mean, Doom, Wolfenstein, they know what they're doing with shooters.
Yeah. When will Quake come out though? When's the new Quake coming out?
Oh man.
I feel like something's brewing because they did the remasters, didn't they?
Yes.
And I think they're just wetting our whistle a little bit, kind of a little bit of a tease to bring out a new Quake next year or something like that. Would be quite cool.
They got it. A new Quake would break the internet.
I think it would. I think a really good new Quake.
Oh yes.
I can't remember.
Like Doom Engine.
Oh yeah, true. It would be Doom Engine. I don't know what was Quake built on originally. I guess it was Doom Engine, wasn't it? Yeah, it would be Doom Engine, surely.
Quake was built on its own Quake engine.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh man, a new Quake. Wow.
Yeah.
And then get Nine Inch Nails to do the soundtrack again. Oh yes. That you'd literally be printing money. So
Yeah,
many people line
sure.
up to buy that.
Yeah. Yeah. People sign up with Game Pass at least. Play it.
Oh, for sure.
A little bit of so they reckon Gears of War 6 is to be shown in some capacity, along with Avowed, Flight Sim 2024, which is running out a year, and Indiana Jones, A Great Circle, and the next COD, I think, is going to have its own special. They're talking about some sort of 40-minute reveal after the main event.
Nice.
I think that's what I read. So that'll probably be COD. COD Golf.
It's good that that COD marketing has come back to Xbox.
Yes, not in the PlayStation at all now.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. This is cute. I watched this video and immediately was like, oh, amazing. So this game called Galactic Care, coming to Game Pass soon. It's a sci-fi hospital management game. It is basically Theme Hospital. I actually want to listen to the sound.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes, Heel?
One at me.
No, Heel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we have an 80s vibe going on here. So this is...
Welcome to Galactica.
Hi, Director. I hope you're real.
It's amazing. So basically, it's Theme Hospital, but with aliens.
In space. That's
space.
fantastic.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
Oh,
And
brilliant.
you're just building rooms, building, obviously, reception. I hope the receptionist is in it again, because she's the best character in the whole game.
She was great. She was
Being
hilarious.
really sarcastic the whole time.
Yep. Look, Theme Hospital, such a good game.
It is so good, yeah. So good. But this looks exactly the same.
Brilliant.
But obviously more alien. Yeah, recruit staff, satisfy the whims of the alien species, cure the bizarre illnesses for money, save the literal galaxy in story mode. That's cool. And then it goes go into sandbox to design the hospital of your dreams.
Nice.
Bright Rock Games. I don't know what other things Bright Rock Games have done, whether they're Theme Hospital people or not. But
No. Because Theme Hospital was originally Bullfrog.
oh, true. That was ages ago.
Yeah. Didn't Microsoft own Bullfrog?
Oh, I do not know. You will be doing everything from designing a hospital to offering healthcare for our deep space prisons and treating whole planets as well as a whole lot of bizarre challenges. May 23rd.
Excellent. And it's coming to Game Pass.
And it's Game Pass. Day one Game Pass. I'm kind of curious what these guys did. Oh, that looks like Dungeon Keeper. Galactic Care. War of the Overworld. This is like a Dungeon Keeper clone. Overworld is a dungeon management game that employs your favorite aspects of RTS and God game genres.
Huh?
Oh, it looks awesome. Oh, that's cool.
Really?
Heart Gold, My Pet Dungeon, Undergames. Oh yeah, cute. These guys do cute games.
Nice.
So that's exciting. May 23rd. Good way to get lost.
Cool.
Massive sale on. As we all know, the 360 catalog game store is being shut down in July. You look shocked, Carl. You look shocked at this news. Did you not realise?
Pour one out for the 360.
Pour
I
one
think
out for
this
the
is the nail in the coffin for it, isn't it?
What do you think? What year did that console come out? 2014? 2004, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
no, 20 years later, they're finally turning off the store for it.
I mean, good job.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's actually quite impressive. Considering you can still play these games on backwards compat. There's a massive sale on a whole bunch of games here. And they're not a lot of money, like $2, $3, $4, that real cheap. Far Cry 4, 360 version, if you want that game. $6. Just Dance, 2016, 17, 18.
Man,
$8
all the way up
each.
to 19.
Yeah.
Just 2019. That's ridiculous.
Sniper Ghost Warrior. Sniper was quite good, those games. There's a whole Tomb Raider, OG Tomb Raider. Trials
Oh, wow.
Fusion, $4 on a bike. Watch Dogs, $4. WRC 5. So yeah, Worms Ultimate Mayhem, $2.50. Yeah. So if you want to pick up your 360 games, now is the time to do it.
Interesting.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Cheap 360 games, but they're not back compat, are they?
Doesn't it vary? Sometimes they are, sometimes not.
Oh, it's non-backwards compatible Xbox 360 game sale.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it keeps your 360 going.
Yeah. Jeez.
If you just want to play them before it all disappears for a couple bucks.
Oh, for sure. I'm surprised that, Just Dance 2019 was launched on the 360.
That's right.
It's like, good going, guys. You were clearly just...
Yeah, because the Xbox One was coming out like the next... Oh, sorry, the Series X was coming out the next year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Tomb Raider, yeah, that's right. 2 games confirmed for June 2024 on the Xbox Game Pass. Rolling Hills Make Sushi Make Friends.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I just had to pause for effect there because I was just confused by that. I'm just going to try and bring up the video so we can all see how this goes.
Sushi Make Friends.
Oh my word. It's a very, very colourful game. Humble Games catch and release. Okay.
What, is this the game
It looks
you
like
buy
a
and you
Nintendo
send-
game. Yeah, you buy it and then set it free.
Yeah, it looks very bright. My
Does,
word.
it does, yes.
They've discovered the contrast and they've just pushed up to 10.
Yeah, so it's like you got to feed people. Make stuff and feed them.
Interesting.
It looks very similar to that, what's that chef game you play, 2-player game?
Overcooked.
Overcooked, yeah. It's got that sort of feel to it.
Mm.
Okay. So there's that game.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
Still Wakes the Deep. I do love
Nice.
how Xbox, or pure Xbox, doesn't let you run YouTube.
Only for
Oh,
you. It's working fine for me.
does it work okay for you? I think it's because I use Brave. Must be all the
Yeah,
pop-ups
you've
I
blocked
use.
all the nonsense.
Yeah, including YouTube videos. This is that one that actually looks really cool. So it's one that's set on a oil platform.
Ooh, oil platforms are very creepy.
This looks pretty creepy and it looks a bit broken as well.
Yes, everything looks a bit broken.
Yeah. Oh, and there's shaking to be had as well. Just to, you're not going to go that way, bro, because it's fallen down into the sea. Yeah, so this could be a bit freaky.
Yeah, just a bit scary.
Bit scary.
man.
What does it say in the write-up? You're an offshore oil rig worker fighting for your life through the vicious storm, perilous surroundings, and amid the dark, freezing North Sea waters. All lines of communications are severed. All exits are gone. All that remains is to face the unknown horror that's come aboard.
Ooh.
So that's June 18th, and then June 4th for the Rolling Hills Make Sushi Make Friends.
Cool. Still
I'm-
wakes the deep,
Sure, we're going to get more as we come through the month, but that's just a little
for sure. It's
tease.
interesting. Why is this the first horror game that's set on an oil rig? All the oil rigs are quite
True.
scary. Think about them.
Yeah, true.
In the middle of nowhere on this big floating platform.
That's a good point.
Very creepy.
Final story. I can stop talking because I cannot actually breathe, so this needs to stop now. Fallout 4 adds a new update, upgrade. They call it Next Gen Update 2 patch. I know,
Good to
'cause-
see Microsoft naming this
I
thing,
know Microsoft loved the naming. They could have just said there's a new update for Fallout 4. That's all they actually had to say. They didn't have to say, Next Gen Update 2 patch. Fixing a bunch of issues it introduced, which is nice. But also, it's bringing in a frame rate option. You could be default 60, but also you can choose 30 or 40. You have to have a 120Hz screen if you want to do the 40. Is 40 the new 30? Or 60 probably, actually.
Yeah, on a VRR screen, 120 hertz screen, 40 FPS. This is the new 60.
Yeah.
I reckon.
It's interesting. I've seen it pop up quite a bit now. It's only the last month or so it started popping up.
Mm.
But also re-enables auto HDR as well. Shall I read all the patch notes?
Oh, there's a lot. Oh no, there's actually not that much.
That's not bad. I was going to go on the actual patch notes from the full ones from Bethesda. Got anything interesting? Thank you for the feedback. Framework, yeah. I don't think there's anything interesting here. Fixing the character name fields in widescreen mode on PC. Fixed issue with reserve space was not displayed correctly in load order menu. Yeah.
Cool.
There's not that many, actually. That's a pretty small list.
Yeah, it's not too... It's basically just fixing the FPS issues that they had.
Mm-hmm. Although
Cool.
I'd fix an issue with the load order that would break DLC until the restart after downloading the mods. I thought that was quite cool. For PlayStation. You're welcome.
And interesting of note, if you are wanting to change the graphics modes and the frame rate modes, you can only do that from the main menu. Once you've loaded into the game, it does not work.
Oh, that's
So
fair. That's fair enough.
Even if you go to the options and while you've loaded into the game, you go and you change your FPS target, that does not change. You have to go back to the main menu, reload your game, because Bethesda will Bethesda all over their games.
Well, I actually think that's right, because they have to obviously load the engine, don't they? Once they know what you want, they'll load the engine. So I'm going to defend.
Other games are fine with it.
I know,
Why-
but this is
why
Bethesda still. I'm not
Creation Engine special?
going to defend them that much, but... Oh, that's not my account. I'm just trying to log into OneNote, because it never remembers who I am. Even though every week I say, yes, remember.
Cool.
Okay,
Interesting news.
I try.
Yeah.
I tried.
So we've got new games this week. But before we get into the new games, our next event coming up in June is Back to Your Backlog. As a way to make you a much better person, we actually encourage you, not force, we just politely steer you to actually go through and go back into your backlog and play a game that maybe you've started, maybe you've bought, maybe you've downloaded from Game Pass and it's just been sitting on your hard drive taking up space for the last 2 years. Now's the time. June. Sit down, play the game. The goal is to finish the game, whether that is to 100% the achievements, like the achievement hunters in our community, or just go to the story, roll credits, say you've done the game, clock it, get the last achievement as in like I've completed the story, and then you're done. You can retire the game from your backlog is the idea after June. So with that in mind, Mr. Lee, do you have any game that you are planning to play in June?
Well, I'm on a playing backlog games anyway currently.
Yeah, but do you have a special one in June that you're just waiting for?
Really? No.
Hmm.
No, not really. I was thinking of finishing all the Halo Infinite, maybe. Maybe I should put that one on there.
Okay. Go back to Halo, finish that one.
Just finish it off, because I never finished the campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've got so many games. Maybe Fallout 4. I should finish the main campaign in that as well.
Oh, yeah, Fallout 4 would be a good one to go
Just
back
try
to.
and mainline it.
Yeah, just try to do what you can there.
Yeah.
Do you have all the DLC for Fallout 4?
I suspect so. They probably give it to me in some crisp packet at some point. I don't know.
Because apparently, I think it's Fall Harbor, the DLC, one of the DLC packs for Fallout 4, contains one of the best stories in entire Fallout games, apparently.
Oh, okay. I feel like
So-
I've got Game of the Year edition for some reason, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can
I'm
pick
sure
it up for
for
like $2. Yeah.
Yeah, the upgrade was really cheap. And one thing I've noticed on the Xbox store now as well is if you've got a game and the expansion is on special, they will also, for you, add the expansion upgrade pass into the special. So you can, you know how you go into the store and you've got some of those for you deals that have the pink tag on them?
No.
You've never seen that.
No, I
Go
don't
into
get
the
any
store
special.
and just have a look
I'm
around.
gonna. Xbox store? Or just
Yeah,
the
the
store?
Xbox store on the console.
Oh, I'm not on the
and-
console. That's going to be hard for me to do that.
Well, maybe have a look on the website. It might be there as well. But they're now adding the upgrade pass, where you buy the upgrade to get the Game of the Year edition without having to buy the Game of the Year edition, and often it's really cheap.
Okay. I'm just messing around now, but I don't know if I get there quick enough because Microsoft can't do websites still.
But yeah, it's just top tip of the week. Go into the store, check the sales, and oftentimes you'll end up with these little sneaky for you options, and they'll give you free, not free, but like really heavily discounted upgrades to the premium version, the cyber warfare version, or whatever, like the deluxe edition.
Oh, it says I'm in the UK. Microsoft.
It's heard your accent.
That's right, yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, clearly he's in the UK.
Choose edition. Game Media edition. I was looking at Cyberpunk, but I don't think Cyberpunk actually has a... There's nothing for you about this. It's just buy it for $45. It has got 20%, £20 off though. But
Oh, nice. Okay.
okay, well, that's a good tip. A top tip.
Top tip of the week.
Top tip of the week.
Okay. So, on to the new games. With Lee feeling sick, I thought it would be nice and kind for us to, make this list nice and short and easy and not torture Lee too much. But then I remembered that Lee doesn't provide me the same courtesy when I am sick or tired or not feeling like podcasting. So we've got almost every single game releasing this week in our list. There are some gems in here, Lee.
I control this on and off switch here.
Well, I'm going to be testing that on-off button tonight.
I think you will. The way you go. I might just mute you and then skip through the games and go, oh, thanks, Carl. That was really interesting. Okay, so and then wrap up.
There are some special games in here this week, guys. We have amazing stuff for you. Feel lucky. Feel blessed. You're welcome. You can thank us by signing up to our Patreon. It just costs $1.
What happens if people unsubscribe from our Patreon because of you? Would you be happy with that because of your bad game choices?
If they unsubscribe and they say this is because of Carl and the new games, it may cause some slight introspection. No promises.
Slight.
Okay, kicking us off is The Land Beneath Us. This is a turn-based...
Have you looked at any of these games, or you just copy and paste all of them in there?
I'm
asking for the listeners.
And I've looked at a few of them, and the ones that I were going to vet and take out the list, by looking at them, I've decided to keep them in.
I may not survive. I'm yawning already.
So this is a turn-based, right? Get your drink ready. It's going to hit all the words. Turn-based, roguelite, action, dungeon crawler.
I can't work out. The graphics are really bad, or it's my eyes.
Maybe you're just feeling sick.
Maybe.
Get some new glasses. This looks very pixelated.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not my eyes, then.
No, it's very, very pixelated.
Like, it's mad how pixelated the character looks. It's like a smear rather than an actual character.
That's amazing.
Is
if
it
you've
Batman
ever played
as well?
Into Reach, it's kind of similar to that. It's kind of like a turn-based chess game. Looks really cool, but also very pixelated. So be aware.
It doesn't look very cool. Okay. Let's go for the next one, Carl. That was really bad.
The next one's going to make you sing. It's called Anthean Rhapsody. It's a comedy RPG in which you'll explore the world of Athens. Your goal is to build your very own Rhapsody, the story of you, the player, and your epic tale in this world. You'll be faced with many challenges, and you'll have to fight or hug your way through the world by either battling or awkwardly trying to make friends with your opponents through hysteric knowledge, abstract jokes, memory games, and other strange...
Esoteric, I think it is. Esoteric.
That's it. Have a look at this, Lee.
I'm looking.
It looks like the entire screen is 640 by 480. You can count the individual pixels. And has Richard ever been in legal trouble? Is one of the questions.
Yeah, that's a good point. Of course not. Well, Richard looks pretty dodgy, though, if I'm honest.
Yeah, he looks like an exocotl on a human body.
He's not wearing any
no
clothes.
pants.
Which is kind of weird. And he has like 8 nipples. So, there's that.
Very strange. It's a very special game. You can count the pixels. Hopefully it's funny to make up for its lack of... It's got a lot of personality, actually, looking at the graphics.
Next.
Oh, that game was a bit of a swing and a miss. So hopefully this one gets a hole in one with Chip and Charge.
God.
Those were some golf puns, but this game is actually about tennis.
I did wonder when you were saying this whether you'd actually check the game or not.
I did, but last week we had a game for tennis that we didn't speak about, and so that was still on my mind.
Oh, right, okay.
Chip and Charge is a classic arcade-style tennis game with customizable characters and equipment, as well as a wide variety of game modes to choose from. You can play
No.
co-op with your friends.
No.
It's great. Look at it. It looks like it was made for the Nintendo Wii.
No, Commodore 64.
I think it's got a bit too many colors for the 64.
No,
maybe,
I don't think
you know,
it has.
Sega Saturn.
I've been playing. I played Sensible Soccer back in the day, and it looked like this. That was the early '90s game.
So it looks hilariously bad. Oh my word.
Yeah. No, next.
Okay, well,
I'm putting my foot down here.
okay. The next game is awesome. It is called Awesome P3.
I've played one, and maybe two
Okay.
of this game. Ah, it's a roguelike game, isn't it? No, it's not. But it's like one of those games. It's easy. It's an easy completion game.
Yeah. Awesome P as in the vegetable, 3. It's the final chapter, now in shape of a fast precision platformer where you must run and jump through a series of challenging stages. 70 different stages to show your skill, stylish pixel graphics, and a chip-tune soundtrack.
A what?
Chip-tune. Chip as in like crisps, tune as in song. Chip-tune.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but sure.
Not either, actually.
Okay.
Can I define it? That's very strange. Chiptune is a style of electronic music made using the programmable sound generator, sound chips, or synthesizer in vintage arcade machines.
Okay, so it sounds old.
Yeah, it sounds old. Oh well.
Yeah.
At least this game won't have you pulling your hair out. The next one is Braid Anniversary Edition.
Oh my word, Kyle.
Have you played Braid?
Do you want me to ban you from getting games or doing games of the week? I'll do the whole podcast myself.
I just pitch up to be a pretty face, do I?
That's
On
right.
an audio podcast.
Yep. Exactly. Don't talk. Just sit there.
And smile.
Smile at the camera. Smile at the microphone.
How do you like puzzle platformer games?
Oh, I actually got really good at them in April, so
Okay.
I actually
If
improved.
you've never played Braid, take it from me, it is probably one of the best puzzle platformer games you can ever play.
Okay.
It is incredible. The whole idea behind it is that you can rewind time. So you control the flow of time to solve platform puzzles in this update of the indie classic Braid, featuring refreshed artwork and seriously in-depth creator commentary. So it's quite a simple story. You're a guy saving a princess, but the mechanics, the graphics, the story, it's the music, the artwork, everything about this game is just special. It really is. I'm not being sarcastic here. Braid was one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
Whoa.
So, if you can, get onto Braid, the anniversary edition.
I'm just watching the video, actually.
The music for this game is so good.
That's why I thought I'd play it, yeah. But also the graphics. Kind of cool little...
It's a very cool art style.
It's a very weird video. Let's jump forward.
It is a very weird video indeed.
Time travel. Oh, okay, that shows you the time travel stuff. It's going in reverse. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, cool. Let's go. Keep going.
Yep.
Right.
It's a Braid Anniversary Edition. Probably the highlight of this week's new games. I didn't even know it was coming out, and it's actually, how much is it? Because it's such a good game. So really cool. Like, you solve puzzles, then you rewind time to fix the puzzle that you've solved, and it's just so good.
There's no price.
Yeah, there's no price, unfortunately. If you enjoy puzzles and electronics and work in a lab this game is for you. It's Electronics Puzzle Lab. What a good name. It just does what it says on the tin.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be confused.
So awaken your inner engineer with the brain-teasing circuitry of Electronics Puzzle Lab. In this fun and educational 3D puzzle game, your task is to inspect circuit boards and adjust power LED lights. Take a seat at your workbench, cut wires, flip switches, and more as you trace the path of the current. It's basically like a maze game, except with a circuit board.
It's like those old water ones, the pipe ones, isn't it? The water ones.
Yeah, the water's flowing.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't look like a time limit on here, which is quite nice.
There's time on the bottom right, though.
Oh no, don't make there be a time limit.
Wow.
So, oh well, that's interesting. Looks quite interesting. Oh, it's like a puzzle game. So, the next one will have you crying out to please fix the road.
Oh, God.
With a name like that, what do you expect you're gonna get? Oh my word, this game looks like a mobile game.
Back in a
That's why
second.
left
I need to
it.
go and blow my nose.
Cool. I'll carry on telling people about please fix the road. The roads are broken again, and so are paths, sidewalks, lakes, oh dear. And now it's your job to fix them all. Each level gives you a limited set of tools that will help you get all the cars, boats, trains, or animals from point A to point B. The mentioned animals include, of course, kittens, dogs, and cute old pink llamas. It is very much a mobile-looking game. Yeah, I don't quite know what else you can do. Basically, it's exactly like the pipe game. If you make a trail, I think. Very, very odd. Yeah, mobile games on Xbox. Who would have thought? Fortunately, it doesn't have a price, so we'll see how much it costs.
What I miss?
You missed the excitement of please fix the road.
This always happens when I go.
Well, lucky for you, the next game's not a time trap, because it is Time Trap Hidden Objects Remastered.
My word.
Don't you just love these hidden object games?
Mm-hmm.
And then again, the Xbox site has broken and doubled up the images.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. The intern messed up there.
Yep, that's the puzzle game, hidden object game. Find the flowers in this scene, and there's apparently a story. We'll move on quickly. We don't want to get lost looking for items.
Turbo Dash Fart.
Yeah, we'll dash to the next one. Turbo Dash Kart 2024 Racing. What a name. This is like a Mario Kart ripoff. It's got Xbox Play Anywhere at least, so play on your PC, finish on your Xbox. How exciting.
It's only $10 as well, so it tells you the high level quality.
Fantastic. So now we are remembering the game Read Only Memories Neurodiver.
Oh, it's in CGA.
It is in CGA. This game looks shocking. Lots of pixels.
See, are you having regrets putting all the games in?
No, well, I was hoping you would stick around
No.
for the depth. So now I'm just skipping through to the interesting ones. Don't get PO'd. The next game is PO'd Definitive Edition.
What?
An adrenaline-pumping space shooter that features gameplay elements inspired by generational powerhouses Doom and Quake. Play as a chef who crash lands on an alien planet infested with extraterrestrial foes.
Oh
So
my
you
word!
basically run
This
around
game
with a
is
knife, a
terrible.
cleaver. Yes. Think of Doom.
But no, no, no.
The first one, the one that where you couldn't look up or down. It was.
But why do
straight
I
or
see his
nothing.
feet? I don't want to see his feet.
What do you mean his feet? Where do
In
you
one
see
of the
his
pictures, I see his feet. It's like he's kicking people as an attack or something.
feet? Yeah, in Doom you could kick people.
Yeah, but it doesn't show a picture of someone's bare feet.
Well, that was oh no, Wolfenstein. You kick people.
Yeah, no, this is terrible, bro.
Okay, well,
This is
we'll
a
move
new
on.
low, even for you.
The next game is Mushashi vs Cthulhu, a fast-paced action game that has a very interesting art style as well, kind of 2D painted, cel-shaded almost in a way. What do you think of the art style?
No, it's just painted, isn't it? It's just 2D painted. It's not cel shaded, I think.
But it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like the art style for it. So yeah, it's just like a what, like almost like a run and gun, except you beat things up.
Yep. I'm just reading it in things, but yeah. Because the one that's going to come out there was if you get hit once you die, wasn't there? There was that game. But this isn't it.
Yeah. No, that's not it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. We'll skip over the next one.
Oh, really?
We don't want to we really don't want to get your claws and feathers out for that one. So we'll just move straight on to Indica, which was supposed to come out last week, but is now coming out this week. It's a third-person, story-driven game set in a strange world where religious visions clash with harsh reality. It tells the story of a young nun who sets off on a journey of self-discovery with the most unusual horn-headed companion by her side. The graphics look pretty cool.
It's all right.
Quite an interesting kind of, story. Hopefully you go from the beginning to the end and it's one and done. You don't need to go back.
From the beginning to the end of a story. It's crazy.
Yeah, rather than have to replay it for achievements,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, I don't know if I like this weird view they have, though. Of someone's face and their big nose.
Yeah. It's to make you identify with the character.
That's right.
Okay, we'll move on to Not, a brain buster.
God.
My word, Not. So, ready to push
You're
the
not
limits of your
wrong.
brain
Isn't that the thing, is it?
and challenge your intelligence? The ultimate brain-busting challenge is finally here. There we go.
This is rubbish, because I'm colourblind. How am I supposed to do this?
Oh, no.
The first thing it says is blue.
Well, yeah, so it's not going to help you at all.
I don't know if that's blue, and it actually looks like it's a bit purple, that blue as well, which might be trying to confuse people.
Yeah. Not green and not green. So yeah, it's a brain busting thing. You have a square that tells you words with colors. But no need to be morbid, because the next game is Mordbid, the Lords of Ire.
My ire is quite high at the moment for this.
I can imagine. Continuation and reinvention of the critically acclaimed isometric Souls-like ARPG Morbid the Seven Acolytes, with the heroic Striver returning once more to do battle with horrific creatures in a dark and twisted world of pain and suffering. This game made it because you have a big sword and it looks cool.
I knew that, I thought that's why you like this game, because of the big sword. It's your Japanese ARPG sort of style.
Yeah, and sometimes you just want a big sword to smash the monsters with.
Mm-hmm.
The graphics don't look too bad either.
Yeah, it looks alright. Looks okay.
This next game made the cut simply because of its name, it's incredible. This name, Lee. It's Outbreak the Fedora Fouls What Lydia Knows. There's no commas, there's no parentheses, there's nothing. It is Outbreak the Fedora Fouls What Lydia Knows.
I'm just not sure what to say. It's like, it's a choose your own adventure, the kind of picture book ones, but there's fighting too.
Yes, choose your own adventure, and then it's like turn-based.
I guess. Incoming turn roll for initiative. It's actually like a D&D thing. Current initiative, poor. Kick the tires of the car, run through the room yelling, try to move some debris, stand on one foot and hop loudly. What? What is that?
See, it's amazing. Don't you want to play Outbreak the Fedora Files What Lydia Knows?
Shh, no.
Oh, Lee.
I can't
Oh,
even lie.
It seems like these games have not put a spell on you, so maybe our last game will.
Oh, is
It
this the
is
last one? I was really enjoying this.
Spellcats Auto Card Tactics is the subtitle for this game. Spellcats.
I just had imagined, name of the band now, but the Love Cats. What's that guy that did Love Cats? That's what I was imagining then. That song from the 80s.
Isn't it Love Shack?
No.
Oh, there's Love Cats, a song.
The Cure.
Oh, okay. In Spellcats, not Love Cats, you experience the excitement of collecting and summoning a wide variety of magical cats, each with their own unique abilities. Use these feline allies strategically to overcome challenges and vanquish enemies. Yeah, it's like a card game where you collect cats and fight other creatures with your cat cards.
Your cat cards.
Yeah, your cat
You
card.
can cat call people because you've got better cat cards than them.
Oh, yes.
Why has that guy got a plug in his hat?
That's a question no one knows the answer to.
Cat power, mana power. And transform a random cat. Cat does improve. A cat power is upgrade a random cat. Mana power 1 gain 3 max mana. What? I gain or what? Stupid game.
Hopefully those games put a spell on you. Hopefully it got.
I think you've outdone yourself this week, Carl.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
I'm not sure.
There's no games between us, Lee, now anymore.
I feel like you've been held back for the last month or so. You've just kind of come out of all the games. You've been like really well behaved. Only brought out like 5-6 games of reasonable quality, or just really bad ones. You know, you've actually had but now you just went for it. You're like, no, that's it. I'm taking over.
Yeah, just all the games. I was like, Lee's feeling a bit sick and under the weather. What would make him feel better? I know. Subjecting him to 20 of the worst games ever made and one fantastic game.
It's special.
You're welcome. I'll do what I can.
Can I go home now?
Right. I think on that note, let's leave you to go get better, to go lie on the couch and feel like death. And remember, you can always call in dead tomorrow, so there's no excuse.
It's just going to Tara on the tomorrow, Thursday.
Well, luckily tomorrow's not Thursday.
True.
So that's our podcast for tonight, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks to everyone who's listening to the audio later. You guys are legends. Make sure you share the podcast around. You are how the podcast grows. You guys are great. Put it onto your socials. Put it onto your Instagrams. Put it onto your, what do the kids use these days? Your Snap goggles.
TikToks.
Oh, yeah. Your Tiki-Tokis. Have us playing while doing a dance. It's always fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know how it's going to work, but okay, yes.
Neither. I'm also trying to imagine how one would floss and have us play at the same time.
Yep.
I think Lee just died a bit inside.
I did, slightly, yes. I don't think the kids are doing flossing as well, which is also...
Oh, the kids have stopped flossing.
I think so, about 10 years ago.
Oh, man. So this is going to be the cavity generation.
Right, come on, let's get out of here. Your jokes are getting worse.
Could find you, Lee, before you reach to the screen and strangle me.
Exactly, or just turn you off. Oh no, Qua's gone, what a shame.
So, where can you be found, Lee?
Behavioral HQ was back on Sunday.
Nice.
We did our... we have a band. Have I told you about the band we've got that do running around?
No.
We've done a couple games with them now. They're quite fun. We have there's about 5 of us in this band. No, 4 of us in this band. We have groupies as well. There's like a witch band, which seems to be our mortal enemy. And they keep hijacking everything we do. So the whole adventure is us going after the witch van. And it's actually really good because most of it's role-playing. It's just all role-playing. I play the lead singer called Deghead. And Vor, who plays horns or something like that. Or bass.
Oh, there he is.
And he's a mage, and Deghead is like... what does Deghead do? He's got a big axe. He's a dwarf with a big axe. So, he's a warrior. Yeah, and then I got...
He plays in a band?
Yeah. plays in a band, Egghead. I can't remember his surname. But, it's like Storm something or other his surname is. But what's really good is, and he just basically hit things. Like he isn't very good at it. But we've got this guy who Rocket plays is called Tarks, and he's really good at got really high communication, like +4 communication. So he can say the most ridiculous things. And Paul's like, okay, roll against the guy. And pretty much every single time he says it, he wins because he's got really high communication. So we just get away with saying lots of stupid things all the time and doing stupid things.
That's
We went and attacked the Witches concert they were playing in a Coliseum. We went in there and took over. Much hilarity ensued. So it's worth watching. You should put it on because it's fun. A couple of hours, 2 hours. As always, it's always 2 hours long. So,
and it just 2 hours. It's a nice time.
It's a good time. Yeah, it's a story. You get to listen to the whole story. It literally finished at like 1:58. The story. We literally finished the whole story at 1:58. It was like perfect. Let's get out of here quick. And Paul just goes, right, that's it. We're done. Who are you? Goodbye. And we're out by 2. Like he doesn't muck around. So yeah, it's real good.
It's very, very efficient that way.
He is, yeah. Cthulhu next week, I believe.
Cthulhu's always a good one to go for.
Yeah, Cthulhu's quite interesting because you roll to be scared, basically, which is really interesting. So something happens and you roll your willpower, and if you fail, you get scared. And if you fail enough times, things start going wrong for you. You basically start going mad.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So it's really cool. Yeah. So you just, every time he's like, Paul says, yeah, I think you should roll now. You're like, oh, no, okay. And if you might make it, but then he'll go, okay, you made it, but next time it's going to go up by 1 point harder because you didn't quite make it that well. You did okay, but not that good. So next time something happens, you might just fail because it's now slightly harder.
Okay.
Yeah, really interesting. It's really cool.
Oh, brilliant. It sounds fantastic. Nice.
So.
Cool. So yeah, everyone tune into Hippo HQ on the YouTubes.
Yes, I didn't stream on my account last week. I was just like, because I was tired because I went out on Saturday night and saw a live band actually.
Oh,
which was
fantastic.
Fun. Yeah, but I don't know any music. It's really funny. Mate's birthday, and like some 60s, Billy Ray Vaughan or something.
Okay.
He influenced by Jimi Hendrix. I thought, this would be cool. So the guy could play guitar. I knew none of his songs. Everyone was like, you must know this one. This is really famous. Nope, never heard the song before in my life. Like every single song, I didn't recognize one of the songs. I know music quite well. I'm into music. I learn a lot of music, but he did play a couple of Jimi Hendrix songs I recognized. But other than that, it's like a 2 or 3 hour set, and I was like, I just don't know any of his music. This guy, so it's insane.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, but it was fun. But then I was a bit tired the next day, so the podcast was interesting because I sounded like I sound now, probably a little bit sick, but it was a hangover, not a sickness.
Oh, the one-day flu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it was quite good.
Oh, nice. Cool. And you can find me at Zarkrius on X and Xbox. If you're looking for the spelling, check out our website. It's very pretty.
Or the stream.
Yeah, excellent. The stream's also very pretty.
Exactly, yes.
On that note, we shall love and leave you guys. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks everyone in the stream again, and anyone listening later. Remember to share the podcast. We've been the XboxCast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Interesting. The music's not working. It worked. Like it played out on the stream, but didn't actually get picked up by me.
Interesting.
is it not working? I don't know if anyone's in stream. They've all gone very quiet in there.
Yeah. Everyone else is, no one else is hanging out really, so no need for us to hang out either.
No, I think we should go. I'm going to go and lie on the couch.
Good
Become
idea.
a potato.
Let the potato rest.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I've only come over. Yeah, sleep. Exactly. It's weird because I was actually okay and I've just gradually got worse as the day goes on. And now I can't breathe.
all in dead tomorrow.
Calling dead tomorrow, yeah. I need to do a car swap tomorrow though and pick up the company car.
Huh.
I have COVID. That's right. I'm dying of COVID.
Oh, brilliant. Cool. Then let's leave the stream.
Yes, goodbye, people. Goodbye, Tony, mainly. No one else
Yeah,
seems to be
good,
there.
Tony. Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers, Tony.